Hey everyone, this is Germ, and today I have finished the G18 Suppressed, continuing my series of unlocking all of the attachments for all of the guns and vehicles in Battlefield 3. This is the first sidearm that I'll be doing a finish video for. I have finished the regular G18, but I haven't made a video for it yet. I probably will sometime very soon. Now, the G18 Suppressed is, well, actually, let me say this first. If you're thinking, well, there are no attachments, so how did you unlock all the attachments for it? I did explain this in a previous video, but just in case you didn't happen to see that one, this is maybe your first time watching one of these videos, on a weapon like this, where there aren't any actual unlocks, I am just trying to get a 1 star in it. And some guns I have more than 1 star in, some sidearms, but in the ones that have no formal attachments, that's what I'm choosing to do, is just get 1 service star. Now, before I get too much farther into this, I feel like I should say that I think that the current unlock system for sidearms is kind of dumb in Battlefield 3. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't just have the G18 and then unlock a suppressor or a flashlight for it or anything like that. I don't see why they need to be separate guns. I don't mind getting a star in each gun. It just seems a little bit useless, especially considering the unlock system for the rest of the guns. But anyway, on to my thoughts on the G18. I absolutely love the G18. As a sidearm, it is one of my favorites. And the suppressor only helps, because at the range you're likely to be at with the G18, and given its fire rate, most of the time it's not really going to matter that you have a suppressor on it as far as your damage. And I believe the suppressor actually makes the recoil go down just a little bit. I purposely don't look up stats for the guns when I'm done with them, because I just want to be going off my feelings and not just some stat sheet that someone's put together. I like to go off what my experience was with the gun. So sometimes I may think one gun has more damage than another or something like that, and that's just because that's what it felt like to me. It suited my playstyle that way. Something like that. I'm sure you understand. But the G18, I think, is an absolutely awesome gun. I really, really love it. It has extremely high rate of fire, as anyone who's used it knows. And compared to even one of the SMGs, it does have a lot of recoil. But given that you're using it as a sidearm and you're going to be using it really up close most of the time, I don't think it's that bad. At distance, you can always burst fire, and it's not quite as accurate as some of these semi-automatic handguns, but it's still pretty good. But up close, I could play an entire round with this and be extremely happy. Now, I didn't level this gun up the way I level up most of the guns in Battlefield 3, which is just using them exclusively for a week or so. I actually just used it as a sidearm. Anytime you would normally use a sidearm, so I would normally get 1 kill in a match, maybe 2 kills in another match, using it at the normal times you would use your sidearm when you need to reload or something like that. So it took actually a while to level this up, just because it wasn't my priority. But when I saw that I had only about 10 kills to go, I decided to play a match with just the G18, and actually I had a really good time, and I was pretty competitive. You'd be surprised if you know the spawns on the map, if you know how to kind of control the flow of the battle, and you're a decent shot, you can actually do very well with the G18 suppressed. And the suppression really helps, especially if you're trying to get behind enemy lines. I don't see any reason not to use the suppressed version. I mean, the regular G18 is fine. It's a great gun. I use it. I actually leveled it all the way up to its service star before I started playing with the G18 suppressed. But I would probably choose the suppressed if I had to pick one of them. It's that good. The damage is so awesome. The rate of fire is so awesome. The really only bad things about it are it does have a pretty small magazine considering the high fire rate, so you do have to reload quite often, but the reload is extremely fast, much faster than most of the rifles and SMGs in the game. So I really don't mind using it, because even though I can, at max usually, if I'm doing a full-on spray, I can kill 2 people with 1 magazine, it reloads so fast that it feels like I can actually do a lot more damage than if I had another rifle. Although, since it is your sidearm, you don't carry as much ammo for it, so I do like to keep an eye on support players and kind of shadow them around, because I definitely do need to be near someone who can give me more ammunition if I'm going on a good streak with the G18, because you will run out of ammunition, and usually for me it's under 10 enemies I'll have run out. And that's if I'm doing really well, getting mostly headshots and stuff like that. It just uses that much ammunition, so it's okay. It's not a big deal. Like I said, it's mostly used as a sidearm. Most people aren't playing with this thing full time. But if you decide to, just know that it's that good of a gun, and I would highly recommend it. It's awesome. You can have a ton of fun with it. Thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this series, consider giving it a like. I don't normally ask for likes, but I just want to let you guys know I do appreciate it. I do like seeing likes on videos. Who doesn't? I love little validation that you like something that I'm doing, so just let me know. Vote with your likes whether or not you like a video series I'm doing or don't, because I know I do a lot of varied videos, and actually I have a lot more variation coming up in the coming weeks and months. And I want to know what you guys like. Of course, I make this stuff to entertain you guys, so let me know. Vote with the like button. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day.